Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is June 4th, 2025. It is break night on Wednesday night. We have two breaks on tap tonight. We've got clearly Donruss and totally certified football break, and then a 2x Topps Chrome baseball. The Topps Chrome baseball is guaranteed to run tonight. The mini has 4 spots left. We will run that mini at the end of football. Hope everyone is having a good week. I was straight out exhausted when I got home. I literally was sat on my couch and basically took a nap for 30 minutes. My wife said, "Damn, you snore." I was exhausted. I came home and I was just like, just put me on the couch. I just need to go to sleep for a few. I took like a 20-minute power nap and actually did, I'm starting to find the value of those 20-minute power naps these days. All right, I'm going to tag the folks for football, foosball. Oh, what do you think? Should we do a serial number giveaway tonight? What do y'all think? A couple $5 break credits should give away tonight. Should we do that? Should we? My son is trying to sneak out of his room. I know we were starting this again tonight. Ethan, it's time for bed, buddy. Never fails. Start to feel like it's that episode of Pinky and the Brain. What are we doing tonight? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to get Ethan to go to sleep. All right, John, Ricky, Brad, Anthony, Becky. Hey, I am generally speaking on time tonight. How about that, apples? Lately, this is about as close as I've gotten on time, so I'm not proud of it, but All right, I'm going to put the mini for baseball. There are 4 spots left in this mini. If you get a winning mini spot, you get 2 teams. I'm going to go shut my son's door. That's my wife's in there. I don't think she is. I am jamming away at folks' shipments. I got 4 out today. Working on some more. Or something. I don't know what I was looking for. I'm the invisible man. I'm the invisible man. Incredible how you can to ride with me. Well, if we want to do serial number break giveaway, go ahead and put a serial number in the comment section of what serial number you think we're going to pull tonight. Not out of, but what number you think it's going to be. Put out there for $5 break credit tonight. Got 2 viewers so far. Man, I get on time and I only got 2 people watching. What the heck? Everyone's probably expecting me to still be like a half hour later. Oh, and mini is closed. Match 4. Mark Padula has closed it. All right. We will run that mini right after football. Thank you, everybody, for getting their payments in on time, and I was able to validate them earlier today. So that was super helpful to getting this run and put on time tonight. I'm going to see if I can post a poll. I saw Brian Tanner. Ricky's. So go ahead and get those payments in for the mini. All right. I always have personals if anybody wants to do one. I do still have some of the signature edition mega boxes. What's up, Jaw? Jaw, where were you? We freaking pull a downtown, dual downtown of Philadelphia, and you're nowhere to be found. I was waiting for you to do the happy dancy, emojis and stuff. So, all right. So go ahead and get your serial numbers in. I've got, yes. The hands are warmed up tonight. I even took a nap so that way we can have extra good luck tonight. All right. So Jaw's got spot. He's gonna go for number 10. Anthony is gonna go number 4. Go ahead and get your serial number in. I guess Steve, get a serial number in if you want $5 break credit, potentially. I guess because I'm on early that people aren't expecting that because I've been normally 9:30 lately. It's sad that me actually being on time is early. That's not normally a good thing. I know, but I was sending off the alarm saying you got yourself a downtown. First downtown I've pulled this year. Yeah. Yep. I mean, that's what happens, right? The one break you miss. I do that with eBay sometime. I look at spots that I took and I go, oh, let me just see if I hit or not. And then I go, damn it, I did. I would have. There was a Marvin Harrison Uptown. That there was. Well, let's see what we can pull out tonight here, right? All right, so Anthony is going to have this for the Commanders, the totally certified 1 autograph, 1 mem. We are extra blurry tonight. Jeez. And then Jack is going to have clearly Donruss for the Commanders. Now, we pulled the Uptown, a Downtown, and I celebrated during the recap. I bet you did. I wanted to see if I could post a poll in here, although I think the poll is going to be kind of small. Let me do this. I'm going to go on the Facebook group real quick. I'm going to post a poll. I've showed this Monday night. I have a box of Flawless baseball. And I'm trying to figure out how to break. I like the idea of doing a player break where everybody gets a player. But I need to kind of scope how much you're willing to spend for a spot. So I'm going to post a poll in the group. I'd like everyone to vote. So it just says, for a 2024 Flawless baseball break, what I'm asking is, what is the max amount you would be willing to spend on a spot for Flawless? Because I can scope how many spots it is. If everyone says I'd spend $50 on a spot for Flawless, okay, well, I can tailor the number of spots based on the price that everyone's willing to spend. So I'll just put greater than 100. And I'm going to say, let's say between 100 and 75, 75 and 50. Do 50 and 25. And I'll do 25 to 15. And then I was going to add less than 15. Because obviously it's a low number count product. So I understand that there's a lot of risk involved with it. So some people don't want to spend an arm and a leg on a high risk product. So I can't remember how many spots are in it. watching the Golden series on Netflix and looked up the price of floss about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm trying to think how many cards it is. I think it's 3 encased cards. Of course, it doesn't actually say on the back of these. It's like 8 cards. It's about $1,700 for a flawless box. So if that kind of scopes a mindset, right? I think I figured if we did it as a 30-team random, it would be like $60 a spot. Something like that. So, all right. No sorting of the packs tonight. Empty box. So here we go. So once again, if you are in right now, the only numbers I have is Jaw and Steve. If you want to get into the serial number giveaway for $5 break credit, put a number down on what serial number you think we are going to pull tonight, and that will apply to both this break and Topps Chrome. All right, here we go. With starting us off with Totally Certified, Totally Bodacious, Adisa Isaac, Romeo Dobbs. That should be numbered, I believe. Yep, it is. 249. Kicking it off. Lisa takes 3. Ricky takes 16. There we go. A couple more numbers jumping in here. Now I'm getting messages. Who messaging me? All right. All right. Steve's taking number 1. He says we're going to hit a 1 of something. All right. We got a Joe Montana. Lamar Jackson Blue is also numbered to 149 for Lamar. So down here. And Quentin Johnson and Lamar Jackson. Signature edition, Midnight, should be on their way now. Select football is on its way. So a couple products these for football we should be on the lookout for. I'm low on the retail side, so I think we have what we have for tomorrow, and then after that we're a little bit low. So we'll see what we do for next week. I know we have Midnight we can do. So Eric All Jr. Blue Champ Bailey. Oh, we have Select. So we'll have a lot of hobby. 149 for Champ Bailey. Gold Team, Brock Purdy, Josh Allen, Joe Mixon, and Will Levis, who's probably not going to play quarterback anymore for the Titans, let's be honest. I'm a bit shocked the Knicks fired Thibodeau, but I have to say I don't not understand it either. I kind of do understand the rationale behind it. Apparently, my dad was telling me that Thibodeau, they struggle to, he has struggled to take teams over the hump when it comes to becoming a championship contender. So I guess it's not entirely surprising. All right, Ricky says 16. And Steve says 1. David normally is my 1 guy. Brian says 37. Also, Superfractor bonus for Topps Chrome is available tonight. We are at $415 on the Superfractor bonus. All right, looks like we have a relic here. Jordan Jefferson and Aiden Hutchinson. Trey Benson on a, wow. Used a silver marker for that autograph. I thought for a second there wasn't even an autograph there. Used a silver Sharpie on that Trey Benson freshman fabric autograph. That is numbered 84 of 100. I actually got to double check some of these numbering here. There's a lot of I think there's a couple names out there. I was talking to my dad last night, and I did feel like the team seemed a little, call it, out of control. These looks like 138s. 108s. I think these top ones are in the wrong spot. It's definitely in the wrong spot. They just didn't look like a team that was well oiled, and like it seemed like they were kind of out of control. Aiden Hutchinson on the orange. That one is going to be number 2, 96 of 99. Let me go back and check some of these. He's a McNabb. Let's see. The Dobbs was 87. Lamar was 116. Champ was 22. Joey Logano. All right. And there was, continuing this run, a Commander in here. Jonathan Taylor, Austin Eckler for the Commanders, and Cooper Kupp. So these boxes have been pretty highly touted as being very, hit full. I think it's because of the price point with them. I am looking at trying to do a mega football break. There's a couple products out there that's a little on the lower end tier, but I think we could get a lot of autos out of them. So I am looking at some stuff to try to see if I can purchase a mega break type thing for football. Marvin Harrison Jr. rookie card for the Cardinals. Very nice. Michael Pittman Jr. blue. That is 102 to 149. Becky going number 14. All right. Then we got a Sunday special Travis Kelce, also known as Travis Swift in my mind. Joe Burrow on the blue certified tutty. 128 of 199. I don't understand the whole tutty thing. The hell's a tutty? Someone's got to give me a definition. What the hell is a tutty? I don't get it. Where's a tutty? What's a tutty? Who's a tutty? I don't know. What the hell's a tutty? Like, I get it to play on Buddy, but like, what the heck? Let's leave this Harrison. And then we had Nick Chubb and Christian McCaffrey. Should have one more relic, or should you have 2 more relics, I think. 1 auto, 2 relics, right? 1 auto, 2 relics. So everything else should be relics coming out of this. DeJuan Edwards, Nick Chubb again, Tony Dorsett, relic. Oh, it's a Patriot. Could be my God, I almost said a Mac Jones. Good Lord. Drake May on a very nice 3-color? 2-color patch. Nice Drake May. 2-color patch. Fabric of the game. That is numbered 7 of 75. So close. Nice Drake May for the Patriots, though. I can't sleeve anything. Pet name for touchdown. I think they need to figure out a better pet name. I don't like it. All right. I got a Derrick Henry and a... Yep, we don't talk about that guy. God, I hope Anthony Richardson doesn't lose his job to him. That would just be terrible. Will Shipley. Red, Keelan Robinson. That is 95 of 249. Chris Carter. Certified Tutty again, Garrett Wilson on the red. That is 41 of 249. Zay Flowers and Kayvon Thibodeau. Hearing the dryer playing, I'm like, that's not the normal. Oh, wait, yeah, it is the normal sound. Too many noises in this house. Make you question everything. All right. And I think I showed the Shipley. All right. I got, that's probably the relic. 4 packs left for the Commanders. And then we got the clearly Donruss. Clearly is Donruss. Javon Baker. Derek Henry on the camo card. That is 29 of 35 for the camo. The mighty Aaron Jones. 24 of 249. Devontae Adams, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Matt Stafford. I will say there is a lot of numbered cards in here. Would like to see a little bit more lower numbered stuff, but hey, at least it's not numbered to 700. Contenders football first off the line came out this week. I just missed it. Sold at a very low price, like $279. I think the community, especially after Signature Edition came out, has kind of been rejecting Contenders because with the only thing in Contenders football that you look for is the autographs, and 4 out of the 5 autographs are typically going to be garbage. So it's really 1 autograph. So it's misleading on how many quote good autographs there actually is. And I think it's kind of showing in the price point. I'll be interesting to see when the actual hobbies come out. I've seen them at $250, but I could also see them being much lower too. So we'll see what Panini comes out with on those next week. Jaquan Jackson, Keelan Robinson, the mighty Patrick Mahomes. That is not numbered. Breece Hall and Tony Pollard and Khalil Mack. There is Select H2, I think, also coming out this week. I think tomorrow, maybe? I'm Ron Burgundy. Bucky Irving. Eric All Jr. That is 34. Brian was close. Caleb Williams, certified Tutty. Let's leave that. Jerry Jeudy, Debo, and Michael Pittman Jr. Boy, it's going to be hard to beat that Lamar or Trevor Lawrence to 5 autograph. But I mean, well, Platinum, JJ McCarthy or Michael Penix, that could definitely do some wonders for us here. We can also get numbered Platinum downtown, so I'd also take that too. All right, here's our last relic card. I was just writing down a serial number. All right. I was trying to remember what I was doing the one night where I was trying to get 1,000 comments. I got close. I think I got to like 700. We were doing something wild. Jameer Thrash. Oh. Die cut Drake May. Nice. And a Aaron Rodgers relic card. That's a nice relic in that one too. It's a real nice relic. Drake May die cut is 4. There's a winner chicken dinner. Anthony Carlucci III. Winner chicken dinner. $5 break credit to him. 4 of 75. Drake May. Nice for the Patriots. Going to Luderman. That's a solid card right there. So I want to know, does anyone? So is people think Aaron Rodgers is going to go play for the Steelers next year? Nice Drake May. Let's see. Drop Hutchinson. Put the Drake May right here. The Rodgers certified baller. Nice patch. 5 of 35. Anyone know 5? No 5. No FIVA 5. Viva 5. Move the Pittman down. Put this one up here. All right, we got a Terry McLaurin, Tua, and James Cook. Probably could have done. We had a low attendance count tonight. I'm thinking about it. We could have probably done the break night poker tonight. Poor thinking on my part. All right, those are for Anthony. And this here. All right, and now we're doing Clearly. Clearly, this better have a downtown in it. All right, one autograph. Kids are about to get out of school next week, have a summer break. Aiden has been asking nonstop for a water park. He's like, water park. Water park. Water park. We're like, okay, water slide. We know. We have a doctor's appointment we have to go to on June 16th, so I think we're going to just maybe roll over there. We're debating about it. Fortunately, my wife and I have to split where we're going. She's going just out inside the Beltway, and I got to go up to D.C. that day. Empty box. Unfortunately, because doctors can't schedule things in the same location to be at the same place to make things convenient. They have to be all over the place. Like, all right. Jack has the Commanders in here. Everyone else has their team. Good luck. Max Crosby for the Raiders. Looks like our autograph's going to be right here. Josh Downs. Marshawn Lloyd is going to be the sticker autograph here. And that is, what's up front? 43 of 249 for Marshawn Lloyd with a Devontae Sanders and a Ricky Pearsall behind. They just knocked that autograph right out of the way there in the beginnings of these. I once pulled a Platinum 101 out of here, but I think it was, I forget who it was. I think it was a Colts quarterback we pulled it for. All right, pack 2. I think pack 3 is typically where the insert rise, so we might skip to the last pack and look. There, here we go. Could be wrong. C.J. Stroud. There's Trevor Lawrence. Adam Vinatieri on the throwback card, clearly. Tyrone Tracy Jr. for the Giants and Marvin Harrison Jr. You walked into some whining. Who's whining? I ain't whining. I'm not whining nothing. You got nothing on me. I don't whine nothing. I'm sleepy. That happens. All right. Let's try this. We want a downtown. All right. Come on. TJ Watt. Dak Prescott. Ricky Pearsall, 56 of 99 for the 49ers. Brendan Rice and Luke McCaffrey, wrong commander. So much you're craving some cheese. Was it stinky cheese? Was it stinky whining? You get some stinky cheese to go with that one? What kind of wine was it? Was it a Merlot? Was it a Cabernet type of wine? Or was it that real cheap wine? Jack gets us one. All right. Last pack, and clearly, and then we move on to Topps Chrome. All right. Come on downtown. Do you see a commander? Helmet. DJ Moore. Terry McLaurin as a Ramondre Stevenson. 84 of 99 with a Jaheim Bell and Malachi Corley. No downtowning, clearly. Clearly, there was no downtown there. So, a couple of quick breaks tonight. Topps Chrome doesn't have a whole lot of packs to it as well, so these might be some quick breaking tonight. But if anyone, like I said, if anybody wants to do a personal or something, I do have some retail. We do have a couple hobbies still hanging out here. So happy to do a personal for anybody. All right, let's do a recap of football. We did have one $5 break credit winner, AC3, Anthony Carlucci. All right, recap. Lisa, by the way, go check out the TikTok page. Lisa's been doing some work trying to get some of those videos put up. She's got me singing the Uptown song. So, all right, here we go. Recap for this one. Ramondre Stevenson to 99. Marvin Harrison Jr. base. Aiden Hutchinson, number 299. Eric Hall Jr., number 149. Caleb Williams, certified tutty. Derrick Henry, number to 35. The almighty Aaron Jones, number to 249. Keelan Robinson, red, number to 249. Garrett Wilson, number 249. Marvin Harrison Jr. again on the base. It's all about that base. Champ Bailey, number to 149. Michael Pittman Jr., number to 149. Romeo Dobbs, number to 249. Drake May, that's the best card, I think, in the break tonight. Die cut 4 of 75 for the Patriots. Lamar Jackson, number to 149. Joe Burrow, number to 199. Drake May, nice fresh fabrics of the game patch up card there. Number 275. So you got two Drake Mays numbered to 75 tonight, so that's pretty good. Then you have the Trey Benson autograph, numbered to 100. Hey, if you're craving some cheese, can you order me a cheese pizza? Number to 35, 5 of 35 for Aaron Rodgers relic card. Nice relic card there. Is that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ricky Pearsall, number 299, 56 of 99, and Marshawn Lloyd, numbered 43 of 249. While I'm getting Topps Chrome together, I will make a small announcement, and we'll more notify this within the group, a bigger scale. Nick and I are realizing that we are actually doing really well as a group. We're actually been pulling a lot more bigger cards. And we don't want to shortchange people who happen to pull a big card. We thought it was the most valuable card, but ends up selling higher than what we even thought. So we're going to change the most valuable card of the year thing. Whoa, cameraman's a little out of control. To a basically. There's going to be we're setting a threshold of like most valuable card. We've got a notation of which people kind of crossed that threshold already, and we're going to put them into a list that will then random into a free break for those folks. So I'll make a formal announcement about that through the page here coming up. But if you pull a card, I think we're saying over $500, if I'm correct, Nick. If we pull over a $500 valued card, based on our assessment, you'll get entered into that random and that chance for the free break. So we're kind of lowering the threshold a little bit from what it was, but also kind of rewarding those who are in it. So more details to come. We'll update the post about it soon. All right, this is Jack. All right. All right, we're going to run the Topps Chrome random. Really big shoes, really big. I got a quick check, make sure all of the mini payments are in. Yeah, 500. Okay, that's what I thought. If I have time, I may even just update that tonight. Nick had a hell of a pull out of Select with the with a really nice Broncos pull there. checking our payments for the mini. Hey, you have a good night too, Ja. We'll let you know if you made it big on any of the other spots for the break credit giveaway. Huh. Interesting. All right. So I'm just going to mark these off. Mark's got his 40 in. Jonathan's got his 3 and come on. Now touch me, babe. I shoot that thing. Yeah, I know. My singing's terrible. I got that thing. All right, got that. Looter. I think I just need David. All right. Good. Go ahead and run the mini. Do 3 6-sided dice. Top 5 get into the Topps Chrome break. All right, 3 6-sided dice. Topps Chrome. And I will give you the rundown in the comments. Going 10 times based on the dice roll. Your winners are Looter, Brian, Jonathan, Ricky, and Jonathan. Thanks for playing. Sorry for those who missed. Congrats to those who got in. Huh? Did I put... Wow, did I put the wrong person in that? 3 and 13. Oh, Anthony had it. Oh, never mind. Okay. Wow, apparently I was really goofed on that. I don't know what the hell I was doing there. Dang. 7 was Anthony. Fix that. Good Lord. Apparently I had someone else's name in my brain. All right. Fix that. Okay. Just completely fix that. Wow. I had the wrong name on the brain. Insane in the membrane. I just had the wrong name in my brain. All right, so let me fix that. Google. And go to my charts here. Updating the main now. Copy. All right, here is the mini results. Yeah, I was very insane in the brain. Ah. It's insane in the membrane. All right, let me get these. So here are the winners of what teams you're getting. A firm. We just ran that one, Kelsey. We're on to Topps Chrome now. All right, let me update this break. Just getting everything set up for Topps Chrome, so give me 1 minute. Signature edition looks like it should show up on the doorstep on Friday, so we should have it for Friday night's breaks. Brewers was Luter. Phillies was Jonathan. Padres was Ricky. Rays went to Jonathan. Rangers went to Ricky. Blue Jays went to Jonathan. All right, so now I'm going to run the random for the Nationals and who gets box 1 and who gets box 2 on this one. All right, we got to check credit on that. All right, so here comes the Nationals random, and you'll see this as I save it into the shared column here. That's going to be popping up right there. All right. Ironically, it's the Washington Nationals and the Washington Commanders are now the teams that I'm holding. That's just kind of funny. All right, so this is 2 times Topps Chrome Baseball. That's random. Boy, the pay by team seemed to actually run pretty well, so I'm wondering if I should do that for the baseball tomorrow. And here are your results. No, Braves went to you, Brian. I was talking out loud and probably saying a lot of the wrong things. Don't take what I say. Nothing, everything I say is completely wrong at face value. Copy. Put that there. And I'll go back to this. So Chris Levens is going to get a box, and so is Brad for the Nationals. So here, you shall see. Nope, not that. Right. Yeah. And there are the teams for baseball. So I'll leave that up on the side for you all to admire and look at. Yeah, I just said the wrong thing, like always. Status quo. Got to keep the status quo of keeping you all confused. I actually bought a plantar fasciitis brace for my foot to sleep in at night to help with my. I hate it. It's terrible. It sucks. Plantar sucks. It is not a fun thing to have. Not that ever it should be, but I mean, do you all like the pay by team with baseball better versus the PYT, the 10 spot PYT? Would you rather just do like the way we do baseball, the way we do would you rather do baseball the way we do football and basketball and just kind of always do the pay by teams versus, and unless it's like a stupid, ridiculously cheap box? Like, is that just better for everybody? Does that feel better? I'm kind of curious to how you all feel about that. You like 10 spot, okay. I mean, I figure I don't lock many teams when I do the 10 spot, but it seems like the price kind of scares people away at times. I'm like, you're getting 3 teams. I mean, you break it down, it's like $10, but there's not a lot of margin on this stuff. I try not to put a lot of margin. I have more expenses this year, just as a result of, being more legitimate. Which I've had to mark stuff up a little bit, but I'm still pretty reasonable when it comes to a lot of those prices. All right, Tops Chrome 2 times. Got Chris, Brad, Luder, Chris Thomas, Brad Anthony, Ricky. Like, I noticed the big thing is, like, if I ever do anything where it's like totally random, it's almost like a resounding no. Like, I think everybody, generally speaking, wants to have some sort of concept of knowing what they have going into it, or knowing they at least have one team they want going into it. Kathy, hey Becky, hey Jonathan, Frankie. Okay. All right, there's all the tags. I mean, I'm always trying to reinvent these to make them more reasonable. My son's out of his room. I can tell. Sorry. Get in bed. Good night, Ethan. I love my kids. I love my kids. I love my kids. Oh boy. I got the golf ball under my foot right now for the planners. Chop my foot off, you say? That's how I make the planners go away? My biggest problem that I run into with planners is when I wake up. That's the one where it really bothers me. We're going to be well offline before he goes to sleep, that's for sure. All right. Topps Chrome box 1. Let's go. Can you hear me now? Well, that's probably me. Wow, this plastic doesn't want to cut. Good Lord. Series 2 comes out next week. If anybody wants any personals of Series 2 hobby boxes, please let me know. Here are our packs. We have our encased card here. Thought it was a redemption, but it's not. So I'm going to do this. We'll slide that there. All right, here we go. Let's do Topps Chrome Black, Pack 1. So this is going to be Chris Levens for the Nats. Everyone else has their teams. It's in the upper right-hand corner, Mark. Everybody has their teams. Unfortunately, you completely missed on the mini. So you've got the Yankees. Sorry. I think your closest was on the mini. Yeah, you were one spot away on the mini from getting one of the teams. I actually need to put Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan had the White Sox as well. All right. Here, I can make this a little bit bigger. So can I expand it? There you go. That's as big as I literally can make it. It does not let me make it any bigger. And this is the White Sox, like I said, is Jonathan. Or yeah, it's Jonathan. All right, here we go. Jose Altuve. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Jose Barrios, 36 of 75. Well, I'm weird on medications right now because I've got medication issues where it's causing my liver to go, I hate you. I've had to strip down my medications just down to my basic leukemia medication because my liver has been hating me, apparently. Jose Barrios for the Blue Jays. That was coming out of the mini as Jonathan Henderson, who doesn't want to focus. And then we got a Trey Turner, Kumar Rocker, and Mason Wynn. I thought they were missing his bat. Not revealing the auto card there. Coming at you with a Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. Oh, I thought that was a superfractor for a second. I was like, superfractor? Brandon Waldrop, gold mini diamond, 45 of 50. Someone gets a superfractor tonight. It is $415 in break credit. Hurston Waldrop for the Braves. Going to Brian Tanner on the mini. Very nice. 45 of 50. Nobody picked number 45 for the serial number. Juan Soto. Jake Eder. Cody Bellinger, and Emmanuel Claus. Well, apparently aspirin is bad for your liver. But then again, every time I read something about anything we take or eat, they're like, it's good for you. It's bad for you. Make up your mind. All right, here we go. Your auto card. Focus. Focus. Something I have to focus on. Wow, this camera does not want to focus tonight. The camera's having an issue tonight. It just does not want to focus. Good Lord, camera. It's like, no, I refuse to focus. There we go. It is a Yankee, Mark Padula. That is going to be a super nice Anthony Volpe. 7. No, no one hit 7. 7 of 50 on card autograph. Topps Chrome Black. Nice card right there. Going to Mark. Congrats, Mark, on that one. That's a sweet, nice card. That's a sweet one. That'll do. That will do. Very nice. All right. That's box 1. Box 2. Brad has the Nets in this one. All right. Man, I feel like we're going to get done right when I normally have been starting lately. The way things have been. All right, let's cover. Can't even get to the darn encased card. Jeez. Way down there. All right. So nothing. All right, box 2. Empty box. There we go. Superfractor? Nope, green. Jacob deGrom for the Rangers. Corbin Burns for the Diamondbacks. Freddie Freeman, 2. Nope, wrong pick 2. 2/99. Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers. Going to Looter. David Festa, Aaron Nola, and Luis Angel Acuna. Nice. For the Mets. All right. And last pack, and then we reveal the last auto. If anybody wants to do a personal of signature edition football, I'll do a Wednesday night break special of $55 for a mega box of signature edition football if you want a personal of it. I'll throw that out there until the stream ends. All right. Keep looking to see if we get a superfractor. All right. Ellie De La Cruz on the front. Let's go back to front. Hayden Birdsong. Aaron Judge. Hurston Waldrop. Brian Reynolds. I'll definitely talk to my doctor about it and see if it's something worthwhile. I have an appointment next week. And the last card design looks a bit different for the packs. For the Oakland Athletics rookie card, Jacob Wilson, 48/50. Going to Oakland, Anthony Carlucci. Very nice. All my pain will go away. I don't think that's possible. Will it sort cards for me and do shipping? That's a big rookie emblem on that Jacob Wilson right there. All right. And these Topps Chrome Black cards are pretty nice. The base cards are really nice. All right. Last auto. Coming at you. That doesn't want to focus. Oh, it focused for a second. Damn it. Focus. For, looks like the Atlanta Braves, Hurston Waldrop again on the on-card autograph for the Braves. Coming out of the mini again. Very nice. And that is your Topps Chrome Black break. Let's find this one. All right, so obviously the recap pretty quick here. We have the Hurston Waldrop autograph. Jacob Wilson, numbered to 50. Hurston Waldrop again, 45/50. Jose Berrios to 75. Luis Angel Acuna on the base rookie. Freddie Freeman to 99. And Anthony Velope, 7/50. You swear it's going to sort my breaks and ship them? Oh, damn, I definitely need to look into this. All right, and that... right now I have hobbies. If you want a hobby personal of Bowman hobby, I have lots of hobbies of Bowman. I can do a personal hobby of Bowman for do some math. $250. I could do a personal hobby box of Bowman hobby for $250 if you're interested. And I do have those in stock. I am getting Bowman mega boxes. They just haven't arrived yet. They should be coming in soon, but I don't have the mega boxes yet. So I have Bowman Hobbies right now. Let me just pull up what I have. Unless you want to do a personal flawless. Things I can do personal about. Right now, for what I have in stock, because I'm actually surprisingly pretty low on stuff. I need a resupply here. You're welcome. Yeah, hot megas will be in soon. This is what I have in stock currently. Bowman Hobby. I have Heritage. Mark Padula won it. Heritage high number. I can do a personal of this, and I have signature edition football. So those are the current things I have right now in stock. So if anybody wanted a personal of it, so I'll give it a couple seconds to see if anybody wants to jump on any of those. If not, we'll call it an early night, and then we'll come back out tomorrow. Because I don't even have, like, most of my singles are listed, or I've got other singles I still got to sort through. So I'll give it a couple seconds. Like I said, I can do this for $55 if anybody wants one. And then I have hobbies of these for right now. I got more stuff coming, so I think tomorrow's baseball break is one Topps Chrome Black and one Bowman Hobby. So, I'll give it a couple seconds. If I don't see any messages, I will call it a night. And I'll go back to shipping. Oh, here. I would do it at $225 if you want a black. If you want a personal black, I'll do it at $225. Just so people know, the shipping list I'm currently working to, these are the names I'm currently working a shipment on that is for breaks up through 5/26. Those are the names I'm currently working on doing a shipment on. So everything that was sorted up through 5/26, I'm doing a shipment on those. I've got two of these in hand, Kelsey, too, so I can let you pick left or right on them if you want to do one. I actually gave a whole box of this away at the card show. Fall around. Do you want to do one, Kelsey? Let's see if Kelsey says he wants to do a chrome black. Well, Ethan's really just kind of wonder if you, Kelsey, if you want to do that. Okay. So hold one to the side for you, and then you'll pay for it and look at doing it, and then maybe we'll do it as a personal then on Friday then. Okay. All right. Well, I think with that, I think we're gonna call it a night then. So we'll call it a night. So we have a bunch of stuff on the way. We'll have breaks up tomorrow, which will include midnight. We will do the signature editions on Friday. We'll have a Topps Chrome Black and Bowman Hobby for Friday. We'll also have Bowman's Best U basketball for Friday. So we'll have 4 breaks up on for Friday. Signature edition is actually already filled. So, okay, gotcha. Okay, sounds good. All right, you just want to buy it and send. Okay, we can do that. I think you're on my ship list too. Are you? Not yet. You I just did your shipment. All right, we're gonna call it a night. I hope you all have a great night, and we will catch you all later.